And we're up. All right, so we return to the world of Soma. Our band of heroes are attempting to save their world, and in fact, all worlds, from the horrific multiversal dragon deity known as Tiamat. Tiamat has been consuming healthy worlds in order to sustain this sort of dark multiverse that is inside of her. But long ago, a pantheon of major ancient deities captured her and imprisoned her, not just in this world of Soma, but in countless iterations of this world of Soma, each with its own differences and variations. Our party has been valiantly trying to protect the seals holding her in place, only to discover that there are not just 12 seals, but countless seals, all of which are in danger. This led the party's resident mad genius, Varix Illin, to send them on a quest to retrieve a key component of an arcane gate, a powerful extra dimensional gate that will allow them to actually navigate this multiverse, and especially this multiversal space inside of Tiamat. But to do that, you all have to retrieve this component, which is somewhere within the bowels of the Thea Commerce Group headquarters. When you reach the headquarters, you did manage to stealthily infiltrate at first, but then you found a strange black marble chapel right at the heart of the campus. It pinged the detector device you all have been given, meaning that the device you need is somewhere near here. Some things happened, some doors were locked, some distractions didn't quite go as planned, but you all managed to carve victory from the clutches of defeat and activate the dimensional magic inside the chapel, and you now find yourself in a strange void. Almost as if the chapel is floating out in the deep recesses of infinite space. This shift into this alternate plane of existence has reconfigured parts of the interior of the chapel, opening a door to the north and revealing a large, dark staircase descending down below. As you all approach, Brick, you reveal yourself where you have been hiding invisibly since you snuck through the arcane gate just before the last of the combatants died.
Yay! We made it.
You are very scorched. All right. Is there anything y'all want to do before you descend these stairs?
I would love a short rest.
Y'all want to try and take a little
I have
nappy
six-
nappy?
I have 6 HP.
Yeah, I think I could take a short rest.
Do we know if, like, are alarms still going off? Do we think that they're yelling for people to come and get us?
Um,
Or do we think we took care of everyone who knew we were here?
so, as you think about this, you go to look out the window. The windows before had strange. As you completed this ritual, they showed strange scenes looking out into other versions of the world. Now, they look out into the dark void of space.
Although, say, I think the entire building's transported somewhere.
You get the
okay.
impression you are not on the same plane of existence anymore.
Okay.
So,
I'm good with a short rest then.
How many hit die were we allowed to roll again per short rest? I always forget.
all of them.
Is it half?
I thought you could roll as many as you had, if you wanted to.
I thought there was a limit how many you could roll.
and not just click short rest?
You can, but you have to choose how many hit die you want to spend to heal. And there may or may not be a limit, which is what we're trying to decide.
More than one time you told me there was a
Okay,
limit.
that's what it is. You can spend all of them, but you only get back half on each long rest.
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
you could. I thought you could spend all of them if you wanted to.
That's what it is.
But it will take you 2 long rests to get recharged.
Not for me to do monk things.
I'll say, and you can kind of cheat your short rest a little and get some healing from your quickened healing feature.
Rolls, baby. Oh. That's a lot of good rolls.
I don't think mine worked.
I had a lot of good rolls there.
Yeah, I had to click the pip thing and then click the button that appears underneath, and then it worked. But the first time I didn't do that, and it didn't apply any of the healing.
I got max HP. That's pretty nice.
There you go.
'Cause I have the parapet of wound closer. Every roll hit die, regain hit points, double the number of hit points, and it restores.
Nice.
I
All right.
probably should not have rolled that many.
I have taken my short rest and have healed up, and I'm ready whenever you guys are.
On a side note, I really ought to look into whether there are better token tools, because I've been using the same really basic thing called token tool, literally for. I mean, geez, I think I started using this. CJ, do you remember? For a while, there was like a. It had to almost like dial in to like a host service when we played online.
No, I don't.
This was something called it was like RP Map Tool or something, and it predated Roll20. That's how long I've been using this token tool for.
I mean, there's depending on how high quality and different you want things, there's one online called Token Maker. It's pretty basic, and that's usually what I tend to use, unless I want to do something nicer, in which case I use photo editing, the free photo editing software GIMP.
Yeah.
I remember again.
Yeah, I'm in it right now making tokens for our campaign our next campaign as we play this one.
I still use it all the time, but not for this. All right. So you all take a short rest. What do you want to do next?
Leroy Jenkins and run down the stairs?
And run. I was going to say I was going to look carefully at the stairs, but we could also just run down them while holding scissors.
I'm against running down. Oh, short rests don't take away exhaustion, do they?
They do not.
Even long rests don't take away all of it, I don't think.
Yeah, it's only
Nope,
one
just one.
per long rest.
Yeah, well, I only have one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go down the stairs. I'll take up the rear.
I'll go first.
I'm tired.
Wait, since I took a short rest, does this mean I'm back invisible again?
You can use that whenever there is darkness, I believe.
Yeah, whenever you're in shadow or
Like
darkness.
it's
or
not
whatever.
a. I don't think it's something you're spending points on.
Oh, so I just go back to the darkness when
Yep.
it's dark, and everything is dark.
I mean, I guess you have to stay. I guess that's a trick. You have to stay in dim light. If you get out of dim light, it goes away.
Yeah. Or if he attacks, or is it just goes out of dim light?
Attack, cast a spell, or enter bright light.
Mm. There we
Sweet.
go.
So I'm back in. I'm part of the darkness again.
And
Brick is
dark.
now brick.
Jokes on you, the cave's bright as day. Oh,
Cave is lit by fluorescent lighting.
I
Well, that's just
see.
rude.
Always lighting's broken because I probably shouldn't be seeing these guys.
Let's see.
Oh dear.
There's like 7 people in there, by the way.
No, there isn't. Shh.
Shh, I'm sorry, there's no one in there.
I did not magically see through the cave walls.
Which way should we go?
Everything in there just multiplied.
Now, no, you have no clue what.
You shouldn't
Dang it, Mushy.
Sorry.
Dang it, Mushy.
I follow the rules. The rules say I cannot see through walls.
Or clip through them. Yep, no, we can't.
Well, shall we go this way?
It seems like
or
the only
this way?
forward in some direction.
Give me just a second as I.
Oh, he's fixing things.
And stealth down the stairs like we should have.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well.
They know we're here.
We probably would have failed on the rolls anyways, but
Do you think they saw
Okay.
through the walls and saw us too?
maybe
Probably
they saw.
fair.
So, you have entered a massive cavern system.
Yep.
Stop it. Just drawing random lines. You've entered this massive cavern system. It looks like maybe there was a natural beginning, but then parts of this have been carved out further. And you can see very sort of industrial tool marks along the edges here. A lot of like surprisingly smooth, flat surfaces for this kind of setting. Yeah, you can see there's a path to your, we'll say to the north. There's a northernmost path which heads east. There is a path to the south.
Does either path look more smooth than the other?
It all looks strangely uniform. It's nicer than my tool was able to make on the map. So imagine very smooth, straight hallways.
Man, that is a nice hallway.
I would say, so Brick, Asmir, and Alex wouldn't have this point of reference, but Jack and Tiny, this reminds you a little bit of the Fanarin facility where you were starting off.
Do you remember which way we went in that facility?
Never found it.
Also, should Alex still have that purple glow on him, or has it worn off yet?
Excellent question. Was that from?
That was that
That was
charity.
from the
There's
fairy
the fairy
fire.
fire from the
That's
door.
right. Yeah, on a short rest, it's probably gone. All right. So where are y'all headed?
Down the hallway, I guess.
You're right. So we should go. We should go down. All right. Gotcha. I gotcha.
Oh, I didn't see that there was two pathways up.
Can we kind of just like peek down each pathway and see what we see?
Yeah.
Do we see anything
so
significant?
Specifically to the south, you see two entryways that have some kind of yellow light coming from them. You see a third opening that does not have yellow light.
Do we see anything to the east?
To the east, I think we'll just say like you can walk down a little bit. There is a red light coming from the very end of this hall, as far as you can see.
Hmm.
It looks like there is also another opening to the right, or to the south along the way that does not have a glow.
I thought we
So-
go to the yellow lights to the south.
Oh, what's wrong with the red light? To the east.
That seems scary.
Red light bad. Red light district.
Red light means stop.
But yellow just means caution. And
Yeah.
nobody pays attention to the caution, so we must go to red.
Fair enough.
Go to the no light. Maybe no light's the best.
I'm going to red. Who's opposed?
Let's go red.
It works for me.
I hope there's another cannon somewhere in these hallways.
Always need a cannon to carry around with us.
All right.
Can we like kind of peek down like before we go to that hallway? Can we kind of peek around the corner there, that south direction?
If somebody wants to, they can give me a stealth check, or you can just fully walk out in front of it and see what happens.
Oh, I got the stealth.
The stealth check.
I believe in you.
Not terrible, at least.
All right. Yeah, you can poke your head around, see what happens.
So what's happening?
There's a blue light. Oh, there's doors with some weird cautions on them, and more weird cautions.
Blue light means go.
Yeah, you see.
Fair enough.
You see additional sort of glowing doorways, including one at sort of the end of that hall.
Sounds good.
Chase a plan. I want to go see the blue light. It's right there. What's the worst that could happen?
Blue light tantalizing. It means frozen.
Do we see any like plaid or wording or anything on any around the hallways?
So this place does not seem to have any labels. Your guess is
signage?
they assume that if you're here, if you're supposed to be here, you know where you're going.
You already know the place. One of those tricky places.
Next question. How do we get through these doors?
Do you want to check that door out?
Punch it.
I will
Can,
examine
can
the
we
door.
also examine it? It's kind of sneaky like.
Will not be punching these doors.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. So you investigate. I don't know if you all have ever seen anything like this. Again, maybe Jack and Tiny. Um, they look like some kind of sustained magical effect. On a 5, that's all you got. It seems to be some kind of permanent magical installation, and you don't know what to do about it.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I can figure anything out, or
How badly do you want to touch it?
Yeah, can I roll Arcana?
Sure.
Since Tiny and I may have seen something like this, according to you. With exhaustion, do I roll with disadvantage?
Yes.
I got a 15. I rolled a natural 1 and got a 15. Just FYI.
So here's what I'll say: on a nat 1, that is also somehow a 15. You are able to see slightly through the door. You can see that inside it looks like there are large spheres on one side and large vats on the other. But you also see a faint movement. And you get the impression that whatever's in there has also seen you.
Well, that was quick.
I get the impression that whatever's in there has seen us.
Yes.
Guys, just throwing this out there. Is there a chance that this is a prison of some kind? Keeping things locked away?
No.
Yeah, 50% chance. Yeah.
yeah, sounds reasonable.
Like, I'm not sure we should try to open these doors.
Any doors,
There's
no matter
something in there and it sees us.
Okay. This is what I'm gonna do.
means friendly.
I'm gonna move in front of the door, and I'm gonna use my hood. You said I can see through the door a little bit, and I'm gonna try and telepathically communicate with the person on the other side of that door. With my cool cloak.
Right.
All right. Let's look at. Let's look at your languages and what the exact wording on the cloak is.
So I've got common, dwarvish, and undercommon.
I can go ahead and tell you those aren't going to help. Let's look at the cloak.
What did it say?
You can
So while
send
attuned to the cloak, you
simple
can use an
messages or
action to
images.
telepathically communicate with a creature you can see within 60 feet,
You
sending
can
either simple messages or images.
The creature cannot respond to those messages. So what do you want to try and send to the unseen creatures on the other side?
Tell them I'm here to help.
All right. They can't respond, so you have no idea how they took that.
I say tap twice if you're friendly.
There is no response.
No, they're not friendly.
All right, let's move on.
I mean, to be fair, you don't know if they have the mechanics to
Tap.
tap.
Or if they even understood the message, or
I say tap 3 times if you're gonna kill me.
use insight to check
Is
and
it-
see the
Is it
taps.
possible to send like any motion through it, or does it have to be a direct message?
I can send a symbol.
But like
Simple
you couldn't
messages
send
or
like
images.
a calming message or like a hopeful
Like
feeling or anything.
Simple message or image is the wording.
Gotcha. I don't know of any symbols that might be meaningful. So do we want to open it and risk it, or do we want to move on?
Moving on.
I say let's
We
learn more about the facility before we start
We got 2 more doors to go look at.
opening prisoner door. Or are we going to go back up to the red door, or
There's 2 red doors down here.
oh, there's 2 row. Okay,
those,
never mind.
those seem to be purple. FYI.
Those are purple doors. They're not red.
Yeah, close enough.
But we can check them out anyways since we're already here.
Colors are hard, guys. I already got fired from that once.
Once. It's been several fights, Harrison.
I said I got fired from it.
Wait. Got fired.
Get fired from colors.
Because I don't see the correct shades as other people see them. We're picking colors out for a wedding, and shades are hard. They're really hard.
See, that makes sense though, is that you were fired from color picking in a wedding. I thought that you just had a job where you got fired because of colors.
Nope.
His construction job for not knowing colors.
I mean, it does seem like that could be very important.
Yeah,
Potato,
You're-
potato.
if you're building like stoplights or something, I guess it could matter.
Okay, can you all
No, I
now
only
see
did-
colored glows to go with the doors?
Yeah, I like that. That's a nice touch.
This will help y'all
Yeah, I thought it looked cool.
keep track of them a little better in case that becomes important. There we go. All your doors are now additionally color coded.
They're even more glowy.
Can we see through the
Purple door.
purple door?
So give me either 2 people roll perception or 1 person roll with advantage.
Gosh, you're making it harder to see the screen.
The lowest I
Oh.
can roll perception is 14.
Okay, you roll with advantage.
Well,
wouldn't that
I
just be a
would. It
normal
would
roll?
just. It would. Yeah, be a normal roll for me.
Here, I can roll. I got a +6 on perception.
I do have a +7 on perception.
Well, let
You
him
do
roll.
it. Yeah, do it
You
with
got it.
advantage.
Get up in there.
I mean, technically, I could touch myself
That would also be what you do.
with guidance for ability checks too. I don't know why we don't do this
Do
more.
that. Do that.
There you
Roll
go.
with advantage and guidance.
Well, you kind of get to the door first. You're like 1,000 feet away.
Happy.
He's
Yeah.
pretending.
I am now.
All right. Are you rolling it?
Yeah, but my computer's just freezing up.
Uh-oh.
Have you tried de-thawing it?
Let's use some de-icer.
Ooh, nat 20.
Huzzah!
Nat 20.
So you're able to sort of you notice This purple field of light is opaque at most angles. It is almost impossible to see through. But you find that if you angle just right, you can see inside. To one side, you see large, glowing blue spheres. And when I say large, I mean like 10 by 10 by 10. To the left, you can see some kind of console and some kind of crackling wall of energy. Also, I'll throw this in as your bonus for a nat 20. You can see that there is a mechanical component to this magic. This, again, looks an awful lot like Phaneran technology, combining magic and tech. You get the impression there might be physical components that go with it.
But I don't see any people, right?
Not in this room.
Well, guys, you want to go in? Or try to go in?
Yeah.
Because I don't even know if we can open this door.
Well, what's through the other set of doors down here?
I don't know. We'll find out. So we'll figure out how to open this door, and then we'll just copy and paste on the other door.
How do you want to try and open the door?
I whisper to it and say, open.
Can I investigate it to see if there's any locks or hinges or even a knob?
Yeah, go for it.
Alex, you're gonna have to seduce the door.
Oh, I can do that. Well, I get my roll 20 to work because
I got a 6.
Oof. You can't find anything to interact with on the door.
I mean, if I can see through it, I could Misty Step to teleport through it and then try and open it from the inside.
Have you tried just pushing it from the outside?
Oh, that's way simpler.
Well, I got this. Could I theoretically push the door open with Ares?
Do we give it a shot?
But would if it?
You can't just know it works. Like, you have to try things.
Just try it. What's the worst could happen?
All right, Ares is going to I guess attack, but try to push the door open.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Just an armor.
Go ahead and roll damage. No effect as far as you can tell.
Well, alrighty then. Anybody else got any ideas?
Well, he touched it and that didn't seem to hurt him, so I'm gonna try and open the door by pushing on it.
Just put your hand palm
when
like
I
on the
say
door.
door, it is a door in the sense that it is something that blocks an opening.
Yeah.
This is
they're not
like slightly overlapping, humming magical planes of force.
So like the force field things in like Star Trek or something.
Yeah, there's no hinges, there's no knob. This is like someone has dropped a permanent wall of force spell in this hallway.
Say computer, open door.
I say we keep looking around
Does
for
anyone know-
anything else.
Does anyone know Dispel Magic?
I do not.
I'll get on that.
I have detect magic and
What-
identify.
What does detect magic do? Would it tell you anything about these doors, perhaps?
It would tell you the school of magic.
That's not super helpful.
So, also, Wall of Force can't be dispelled with Dispel Magic. Although it is like Wall of Force, it is not necessarily Wall of Force.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say. Somebody, either two people, give me an intelligence check, or one person give me an intelligence check with advantage.
All right.
I have +0 to intelligence.
I have a +1, but I'd be rolling with disadvantage or regularly.
Oh, right. Keep forgetting about the exhaustion thing.
Anybody else have a plus something for intelligence?
Nope.
+2.
There we go.
But I
All
can
right, you
touch
roll
you for
damage.
guidance.
I will touch you.
Intelligence check plus with advantage, Colby.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys do realize I can't roll past 10s on a good day.
It's fine. I'm touching you.
Yeah. It
What did I
worked.
tell you?
So you all have seen, you've passed or seen 6 doorways where there is a glow. You also saw one doorway where there was not a glow.
Yep. So I'm going to say all the glowing doors mean that the force field is active.
But the colors might mean something as well.
Yeah. We
But
need
yeah,
to find out.
let's go to one of the doors that doesn't have a glowy thing.
Yeah, let's keep exploring.
You remember that it was down the first hallway, the one that went south.
Let's go north and then check out farther to the east first and see what's going on there.
Yeah, I was kind of curious about that too. I mean, just to have it explored, because exploring.
Doo-doo-doo.
Though
I'm waiting for the alarm bells to start ringing.
You want to just peek around that corner? Or you're just going to go full on?
I already went down. It's a red.
My
It's a
roll
red.
20 broke again. Give me a sec. My roll 20 broke again.
Uh-oh.
We'll fix it.
It's done it like 7 times tonight. I can't figure out what's going on.
Roll20 doesn't like hallways that are not perfectly flat.
Oh.
Like mine has been bugging out.
Mine's doing okay, but it's, yeah, a little glitchy.
Oh, frick. It sure looks like Twitch crashed at some point.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there goes
Which-
roll 20. She
Uh-oh.
gone.
Dun, dun, dun.
She just crashed.
Yo, let's see. My D&D Beyond's crashed a couple times now. Roll 20's dying often.
I need to put up one of those technical issues bars with the rainbow of color on it.
Can I cast Revivify on roll 20?
Give it a shot.
Oh, who else lost?
Oh, I was just refreshing to refresh because it seemed like the thing to do.
I don't think it matters how many times you refresh.
No.
I think she just wants to crash.
To make it less crazy, I'm going to delete the door colors now that you've seen them,
Okay.
because that's probably
Yeah, the
what's
glowy
tipping over
effect
the edge.
maybe. Yeah. It was a
It's
cool
trying
idea,
to
though.
render the lighting around strange doorways.
Mm.
could fix it by plunging the whole room into darkness for a minute and like redrawing all of the lines.
Right.
Not my preferred way of doing it, but here, we'll pause for just a second. I'm going to drop y'all back on the landing page for a second.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Now in another dimension.
We're in the second short rest for the day.
While he's doing that, I might short rest to the little boys' room.
There you go.
That sounds wrong. Never say that again.
It is called a rest room.
Well, let's keep the little boys out of this one.
Oh, okay, that's a good point. The big boys room.
I'm not against a lot of things, but like, let's just come on now.
Yeah, this is a, and it's not really Dungeon Alchemist's fault. It's really more that Roll20 isn't super optimized for this.
All right. Almost done.
All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some food.
Okay. If I've done that correctly, everything should be working now. You might want to run just up and down the spaces you were in just to reset your map. But it should run much more smoothly now.
Should we reconnect the roll 20?
Um,
Or is
No.
that probably not nice?
it might help, but just in general, it should run better.
I'll reconnect real quick just to be sure.
Oops. I just broke mine.
All right.
Everybody back?
I'm back. I think Hayden was going to
Yes,
go
sir.
grab food real quick. But if y'all want to go ahead and go poke your head in a room, you can do that, or you can refresh your map real quick. Is that working better for everybody?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think so, but I still can't really see around this corner. But I'm assuming that's the red door then.
Yes.
Is right here.
Oh, yeah. I put the line a little bit ahead of the door. Man, it is really struggling with this map for some reason. It's very strange. It might be just slightly too large. All right. Let me know when we got everybody back.
I'm here whenever.
So, CJ, how weird is too weird for this campaign?
Oh,
I have no idea. This is only like my 5th session.
No. For the Drakenheim.
for
Oh,
you, like what
um,
races
in
that are
like no for races, no gnolls or um goblins or kobolds or bugbears or half races are fine. Um,
Half
yeah,
platoon.
but if there's an entry for it in the monster manual, probably not.
So
If
no
that makes any
Serbinar
sense.
2.0.
Yeah, I can definitely make a list.
I'll say, to be fair, I think there's an entry for every race in the monster manual.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
I don't know. Um, yeah, no gnolls, no bugbears. Um, no none of the fish people. Or frog people or turtle people.
turtles.
Yeah. You may or may not, if you go into the city sewers, run into some that have been distorted and whatnot.
Happy a centaur that's half man, half man.
The Mantar. I've been looking forward to seeing that in a campaign.
Like it has like 4 feet,
Right.
2 arms. It's a centaur like style, but like it's just all man.
I've seen an image of that before.
What about just like a cute little otter guy?
What is an otter okay?
How about a
Maybe.
thrycreen?
I mean, tabaxis are allowed, so probably Haragon and tabaxi would be okay. Lionel would be okay.
Lion-O.
So how about a thrycreen?
I
It's a
don't know what
threat.
that is off the top of my head.
That'd be a four-armed giant space grasshopper.
Yeah, probably not.
That's it. I'm rolling a GIF. Gun-toting little hippo. All right. Do we have everybody back? Or are we still waiting?
I think we're all back.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So, same place, different lighting pattern. All the lights flicker, and suddenly everything is easier to see and move around in.
Do we notice anything substantially different about these yellowy doors?
All of them seem to have the same composition and like strength to them. You get the impression that whatever the color means seems to be separate from that.
Do we see through them any easier or worse? Or
Generally, they're all quite hard to see through.
Well, I'm making my way down to the seemingly open area.
you're gonna kind of peek your head in there?
Do you want to stealth or anything?
Yeah, I do.
I kind of want stealth.
I mean, we haven't run into anyone so far, so I wasn't really planning on it.
All right.
Well, then go right ahead.
Cool. So you see
Roll initiative.
you see what
So
looks
you roll
like
initiative.
a Magitech laboratory.
Magic.
There are two large consoles along the wall that are covered in glowing runes and script. And you see some of the runes change color and flicker, and there seems to be some kind of display to it. There is a large vat of some kind of molten material simmering in the northwest corner. Dominating the southern end of the room is a massive pit. There are four strange pillars around it. The top half of the pillars are rotating in weird spiraling patterns. And the you can't see anything more of like the hole underneath.
Even if we walk up to it, we can't really peer inside.
Do you want to walk up to it?
I do.
All right, go for it.
Right about there, probably.
All right.
Can I like get on my hands and knees and then like try to stick my head over the edge just to try and peer down?
Sure. Give me a perception check with advantage.
Even though I'm exhausted.
Oh, yeah, so it'll be a flat check. Also, Asmir, you need to reset your Roll20 profile image.
14.
On a 14, as you look down, your vision sort of swims, and you get the impression that what you are looking down into is less a hole in material, like a chasm dug into the rock, and this is more of a hole dug into reality itself. You are staring downward, not into a lower point of elevation relative to the earth, but instead you are looking down into some kind of cosmic void, a dark, creative miasma from which existence itself could perhaps be born.
Someone in another reality is going to hate me. But are there any like palm-sized rocks I could toss in just to see what happens?
Sure.
I do that.
All right. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Do I do that with disadvantage?
No, that's like 3 levels of exhaustion. That's
Gotcha.
super bad.
17.
All right. On a 17, you all see you all see Jack drop this rock into this pit, and the rock disappears. You also see some kind of beam firing up out of the pit, hitting Jack in the face and disorienting him for a second. But he manages to recover, and you all start to see long tendrils snaking up from this pit. And at the end of some of them are little eyes. And I'm going to need everyone to roll for initiative.
Sorry, guys.
Oops. We woke up the angry void monster.
Is initiative rolled with disadvantage for me?
Yes, because initiative is an ability check. It is a weird quirk of the rules. And do we have an Alex back?
Oh,
Eventually.
I rolled 15. I don't know if mine is appearing in your thing
Yeah.
still or not. I don't know.
I can always see it in or almost always see it in roll 20. I'm going to go ahead and roll initiative for Alex real quick.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I
There
promise
he
you.
is.
I just had to restart real quick.
All right. At the top of the initiative, long white tendrils snake up and out. And immediately, one of them snatches up and tries to grasp at Jack. First is only 15.
First is what?
This is all AC. There we go. It attacks you 3 times. First 2 are misses. The third one is a crit.
Well, I don't like that.
That was a really pathetic crit. That's 11 points of piercing damage. But you are grappled and restrained. All right. Alex, you're up. All you can see are tendrils snaking up to grab at Jack.
That has a lot of reach.
Yep.
From this spot, am I allowed to like swing at the tendrils and try and chop them?
Uh,
Break the grip.
yeah, I'd say you can do that. Give me an attack roll with disadvantage because you're targeting like a tiny part of it.
That makes sense. What you want me? Give me a sec. It's being dumb. I don't know what it is tonight. My laptop's just not having it.
I mean, all your computers are probably running a little hot after are probably running a little hot after what it was doing before. Oh, there it went.
I got her. I hit advantage on accident. It should be a 3, 11, 14. Actually. I hit the wrong one like an idiot. 14.
Let's see. 14. 14 is just barely going to miss.
Why did I make a million attacks? I can't tell you what's going on today. Second one. 22.
22 will hit. So, how do we want to do this?
Hey.
Yeah. So your first attack hits.
We have so much extra damage.
It always automatically adds as if he did a crit, even if he doesn't do a crit. So the creature does take 17 points of damage. The grapple and restrain come off. But as you slash into it, blood sprays out of the tendril. It doesn't get on Alex because Alex is attacking with a reach weapon. It does spray all over Jack, and Jack, you take 9 lightning damage.
Has lightning blood.
All right.
Jack, I'm trying.
So that's 1 attack. Or sorry, that's 2 attacks.
I don't think I can reach anything else. That's max movement right there.
All right. Jack, you're up.
Well, I would like to stop being restrained, so I'm going to
Oh, he
use
got
my
you out.
what?
He got you out.
Oh, that
Off the tentacle.
If
Cool.
he's using a tendril, what's stopping him from slicing the tendril? So I cut it.
right, but I didn't know if that just like loosened it and I would have advantage on my throws or what.
I made him attack with disadvantage, so I feel like that's a fair
Cool.
trade.
Cool. I'm going to use half my movement to stand up since I was on my hands and knees. And then I'm going to scurry away. Putting distance between myself and those things because that popped up and scared me. Then I will
So it
try
is. We don't have
what?
3-dimensional viewing plane here. It is 20 feet down into this pit.
Oh, that thing has a lot of reach then.
It's about
But yeah,
20
I
feet
stand
worth.
by my decision to scurry away. And since I can't see it then because it's so low, I'm going to take this opportunity to use a potion of healing. Yeah. Get some of my life back. 8. Ooh, nice. Max roll. At least on one of them.
All right.
So I'm gonna get 8 life back. And can I use my bonus action to hide since it's technically 20 feet below and can't really see me?
Yeah.
I'll do that. But I do that with disadvantage. I still got a 22. And that'll be everything for me.
All right, Asmir, you're up.
Okay.
There's a creature 20 feet down in a hole.
Yep.
I mean, I guess technically it needs to be here, but it is still down in the hole.
Drop a fireball.
I am going to drop a fireball.
Who did that?
It's not rolling. There we go. Oh gosh. The dice got stuck in the corner. Okay. Oh man, my thing's not posting to roll 20, so it's
So the question is, where exactly are you dropping your fireball?
just kind of like right over the top of the hole, or kind of down into it. But I did figured I couldn't shoot very far down in unless I was like right at the rim. But I didn't want to get that close.
All right. Let's see then. It's going to make a dex save. It gets a 19. Is that half damage?
Yeah.
All right. Your fireball brushes across the top of something, and it lets out a horrible, inhuman shriek. Anything else?
I'm going to move back. Yeah, over here. Okay.
All right. Brick, what you doing?
Alright, so I see that magical pit of, like, flaming vat over there, right?
Uh-huh.
So, I'm gonna take what I've learned in the past life and start touching these buttons.
I like this
Okay.
plan.
I think it's this one.
Uh,
I think...
give me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
It doesn't even matter, I got... Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, nat 1. That was a 7. They look the same for some reason.
All right. Oh, jeez. You don't even know necessarily what you're trying to do in here.
I didn't know if it might close up the hole or something.
Let's see. On a 7.
So,
All right,
everyone, I think I have a problem of pushing buttons.
It's okay. I was curious too, but
All right. So
Leroy, you're just stupid as
first,
hell.
first roll 1d20. All right. Now roll 1d100.
Roy, come here.
Um, you go red green colorblind. There is a backfiring surge of magic through the console, and suddenly all the colors go strange in the room, but only for you, Brick.
you're even worse at colors than you used to be.
The best part is that is off a real random table. That's not just me like persecuting the player. That's a real random table I just rolled on.
That's funny.
All right, we'll call that your action. Anything on your bonus action?
Um, no.
All right. Tiny, you're up.
Can I cast Guiding Bolt on this dude?
You can if you are willing to walk to the edge of the pit.
So it doesn't necessarily say that I need line of sight.
You can't make an attack roll against a creature you can't see.
Okay. Damn it. In that case, maybe I'll cast Moonbeam on an area.
All right. Yeah, I think you can make this work. Although here's the interesting thing you're gonna have to deal with though. Moonbeam.
It's a very narrow cone, isn't it?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, Moonbeam looks like this.
I assume that it's got to be close to the wall nearest us because it's trying to get to us. So I try and cast it close to that wall.
All right. I think what I'm gonna do. Give me a perception check. Yeah, we'll call it good enough. We're in slight metagaming shenanigans because Tiny can't actually see the creature. But I think it's close enough. It got an 18 on its saving throw.
So it'll save.
Is that half damage? Yes, so 2d10 radiant, and it'll take half. And then you can maintain concentration and continue to move it with your action. All right, 7 will cut to 3. right, that was your action. Anything on bonus action?
No. And I think I'm fine where I am.
All right. Two more creatures sort of rise up. I guess they're closer to the center.
Do you want these or not?
They do not like the pillar of light that just suddenly shone down into the abyss. So, these creatures come out, and it's like a ball of strange, writhing flesh covered in eyes and tentacles covered in more eyes. It has one particularly horrifying eye in the center of its body, and it's going to turn and look at you all. And I think they are not going to be able to tell who cast that spell. So they're going to target randomly. And Jack is hidden. So everyone else roll 1d20 for me.
Not if I can find it.
Wow.
Oof. This is a good roll to get your bad rolls in on. All right. So, Brick, Tiny, and Alex, you are all the recipients of some eye beams. So the first one goes to Tiny.
Did
Tiny,
Asmir not roll?
Mine didn't go through it. I got a 19.
yeah.
Oh.
So, Tiny, give me a dexterity saving throw. All right. Oof. This thing hits very hard for its CR. That's 27 points of fire damage. Brick, give me a dexterity saving throw. On an 11. Your Hands of the Witch King lose all their charges.
Uh-oh.
And for Alex, also a 1. Do you have things for charges? Your Wings of the Black Seraph lose 2 charges.
Oh,
This is a lot of rolling. So go ahead and you four give me another set of d20 rolls as a second creature comes up next to the first one. Oh, and Tiny, you need to make a concentration Constitution saving throw. All right, you held onto your spell, so that's good. So this round is going to be Brick, Tiny, and Asmir. So first one is against Brick. It is a fire ray. Give me a dex saving throw. You have evasion. This isn't going to do anything. Even on a fail, you're only going to take 11 points of damage. Next beam. coming to Tiny. Tiny, Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, freezing up.
Oof. What is happening with y'all saving throws?
Wait, you're supposed to get good saving throws?
All right, you take 15 necrotic damage.
I thought this was like golf, and we were supposed to go for low numbers.
And the last one goes to Asmir. Ooh, this is a different one. Asmir, Constitution saving throw.
Is it Constitution?
Yep. All right,
21.
you save. And we are back to the top. The pale creature that attacked Jack is going to rise up. It probably has to do something with Moonbeam at the start of its turn. Yes.
Yeah, it's got to do the check for it.
It's going to make a con save. 19. So go ahead and roll. It'll take half damage. Another 5. And it's going to float sort of diagonally up and out. Because it does not like being lit on fire. Oh, actually, it's not going to go that way. It's going to go up and out to here. And it's going to start swinging at Alex. 17 to hit. Misses. 25 to hit.
That's going to hurt.
Do you want to use any warding, blah, blah?
I wish I could.
All right. 10 points of piercing damage, and you are now grappled and restrained. So that was 1 miss and 1 hit. And now, give me a Constitution saving throw.
About to fail. God. Fucking stupid.
Yep, that ain't going to do her. You take 23 points of lightning damage. And the rest of you all see, it's like some kind of energy is ripped out of Alex, travels down the tendril, and heals this strange floating creature. But that is all of its turn. Alex, you're up.
I'll try to break free. Strength saving throw.
Athletics check.
Oh. $18.
On an 18, you are able to break free. That does use your action. Anything under bonus action? I do think you get your second wind on a short rest.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
All right. While he heals up, when you're no longer grappled and restrained, so you can also move if you want to. All right, Jack, you're up.
And I can only see the big guy right now. The other two are still in the pit.
No, you can see all three now. They're all sort of at the same level as you all.
Okay. And was I able to see which ones did the beam attacks?
So actually, here's an interesting question. Should have done this for Alex too. You're trying to look and see where they are? Is that correct?
I mean, if they're above the pit, I shouldn't really need to look that hard.
So you are looking at them though.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, give me a wisdom saving throw. Yikes. Uh, you are stunned until the end of your next turn, or sorry, until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
And I'll say all of you caught this when Jack looked at these two smaller creatures. They did something to him just looking at them. You get the impression that if you can choose not to look at them, in which case you can't directly target them. But if you are looking straight at them, you're going to have to make that saving throw. All right, Asmir, you're up.
Well then. Um, do I have to look at them to cast magic missile?
Yep.
Okay.
Anything with an attack roll or says like choose a creature within range.
Okay. Um, could I drop wall of fire across them somewhere without looking at them?
Yes, my only question is does Wall of Fire have to like sit on the ground?
I was wondering that too. Like, yeah, I was the only thing I was contemplating. On a solid surface. So it wouldn't be able to go over the hole, I guess, but I could put it. So I guess I could only put it on this guy, maybe. Same way.
Would it sit like on top of the hole then?
I think it says it's on a solid surface, so it could go up to the edge of the hole, but then it wouldn't be able to.
Also, the white
Gotcha.
one doesn't seem to have the same property. So you could just blow it up first.
What's that?
The white one doesn't seem to have the same property. You could just blow it up
Oh,
first.
okay. I could just aim directly at that one, so never mind. Well, all right then. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. I'll magic missile. Uh, the white guy. I mean, of course, it didn't transfer over. 423.
All right. Your magic missiles smash into it. blasting a chunk out of it. Anything else?
Then no. Yeah, I think I'll just stay right here. I'm good. What?
I guess also reading this. But they're not making attacks anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, all right. Brick, are you going to look at the the beam creatures or not?
No, but Ares is.
Interesting.
Ares.
So you have to direct Ares to attack a creature you can see. So you still have to choose.
But I technically don't have to look at the creature.
It specifically says against a creature you can see.
I mean, can't. Oh. Against a creature you can't see, but. Do I look at it? To direct Ares to the creature to bite it for me. Yeah, I'm gonna take my risk.
All right, give me a wisdom saving throw. That succeeds. So you are fine for this turn.
Ares, bite.
22 will hit. Also hits.
Well, that's about all I can do. Wait. So, since I. No, I don't think it works out that way.
You can
I
make
was
a
gonna
bonus
ask this-
action third attack.
Yeah, but. Through Ares? I thought Ares was just. The 2 normal attack.
That's a good question. Oh, actually, one of those has to come from Athena.
She's there.
Yeah, because it can only be one of your attacks per wolf per turn.
Gotcha. They're both there. Now, I was gonna say use the crossbow, since I used the wolves to attack, but I was like, I don't remember how that works for bonus action.
If you get within, oh yeah, you could play shenanigans with the order if you wanted to use. If you want to get close, you could use your hand axe, which you've got a pretty good chance of hitting with.
Fly, hand axe, fly.
That will also hit. It is very hurt.
Well,
It doesn't seem
that'll
to
be the end of
bleed.
my.
It just has like weird. It's almost like whatever strange material rippling is going through it gets worse the more you hurt it. It looks like it's having more and more trouble holding itself in a coherent shape.
Well, that'll be my turn.
Tiny.
It sounded like you said finally.
So you still have concentration on Moonbeam.
So I can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet. Can I just like swirl it around the edge of the hole and then try and direct it to the main big creature? Without trying to avoid the gaze of the little creature thingies. If I'm just like
Yeah.
gazing the ground.
So you just want to drop it back over the main one?
Well, I kind of want it to take that path around the around that hole.
It only goes off at the start of their turn.
That was when they enter it.
So they have to enter it. You can't drag it over them.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems less useful than I thought it would be.
It says when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn.
Enter
So-
means moving. Because if they don't
But
do it that
moving
way,
it along them
no,
doesn't work?
This has been a sage advice question. Because if you think about it, the alternative is someone could like sweep this over like a crowd of creatures and hit 20 of them with the same spell and deal 100 damage with the level 2 spell.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I want to do that. Okay, yeah, I just move it to the main guy then.
All right. Do you want to drop a spiritual weapon?
I can do both. Yes, I do want to do that thing.
Excuse me. And I'm also just going to make it a little one. All right. Go ahead and give me an attack roll. .24 will hit. All right. Y'all are chipping away at it. It's time for I-beams. So, we're going to roll again. 2 lowest rolls get an extra I-beam. Or no, sorry. The one lowest roll gets an extra I-beam. So everybody roll a d20.
Am I still hidden, or did my stun take me out of hiding?
I would assume that if you are stunned, you are not hidden.
So what am I? I'm just a regular D20 then?
Yeah. This is just a luck check anyway. All right.
I got a 10. I don't know why it didn't show up in Roll20.
Brick is our lucky winner then. So we'll do Bricks first. Excuse me. Actually, this one doesn't do anything because I think... Oh, nope, you do have another item. Give me a dexterity saving throw. All right, you are fine on the first one. On the second one, wisdom saving throw. You are fine on that one. And now working down the list. One for Tiny. Constitution saving throw. On an 11, that is 21 points of necrotic damage. You need to make a concentration check, which is a Constitution saving throw. That is a success. You keep your spell. Continuing down the list, Alex. A new one. Give me a strength saving throw. Do we
You broke
have
him.
an Alex? Alex saves. All right. Asmir. Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 27.
Crushed it. No effect. And finally, Jack. Strength saving throw.
Strength.
Yep.
I got an 8.
All right. This one's not as bad as it could be. You are pushed back 15 feet, and your speed is reduced by half until the end of until this creature's next turn.
No damage.
No damage.
I'll take it.
It got you farther away from the big creature that's gonna try and come eat you. All right. Go ahead and Tiny, give me another moonbeam roll, and it just failed its save.
Oh my gosh, I have the worst rolls tonight.
Oof.
It
feel like
happens.
Somehow clerics feel more rolling dependent than other classes, which doesn't make any sense at all, and yet somehow seems true. All right. This thing doesn't really like any of the targets that it can attack. I guess it's going to attack. It's going to try and attack Alex because the options aren't great. Oh, it hits. 25.
Oh, good.
Grappled and restrained. 6 points of piercing damage. Oops. Nope. Hit the wrong button. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Not one.
All right. You take 7 points of lightning damage. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Uh, 26.
All right. No damage on that one. All right. And it is your turn.
We are going to use athletics to try and break free of this grapple. With a 20.
That'll do it.
Awesome. Does that take out all my movement as well, since I was grappled and restrained?
You can move.
Oh. Where would I go? I go closer, see if we can hit the damn thing. Eventually. And for a bonus action, I guess we'll go into a Warden's Maneuver. Just in case he... Yeah, we'll go into Warden's Maneuver.
right.
Or Warden stance.
Then it is Jack's turn. You are no longer stunned.
Well, I'm definitely not going to look at those things again. So what I will do is, how far am I? 45 feet. Okay. Does exhaustion affect my attack rolls? First level.
No.
Okay. I'm going to steady aim since I'm not hidden anymore and try to psychic blade that thing from a distance. A 20 to hit,
20 will hit.
dealing 33 points of damage.
Jeez.
Right, because Alex is there, so I get sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
That hurt it a lot.
Good. It needs to be hurt a lot.
Oh, also,
So yeah,
y'all are trading here. When Jack hits it, Alex, you are sprayed with its blood and take 1 point of lightning damage.
All right.
Ah,
I'm sorry about that, but I don't know what else to do.
He did the
Well,
same
it's
thing
worth
to
it.
you, so it's okay.
Okay. He did it to you, so.
yeah, I got you for 9. It's worth it.
But yeah, that's my bonus action and action. So I'm gonna just stay right here in my little corner.
All right, Asmir, you're up.
Okay. Um, can I drop fireball in a way that it won't hit? I guess that's a wolf, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, you can
That's
easily
mostly
hit all three.
and avoid Alex.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's see what level. Let's do this. Oh, and of course, deflect. 26.
Oof. Well, this is going to be a game changer. All three of them failed.
Oh,
So the big one is now very hurt. The one that Ares was attacking fully dies and explodes. And the other one had taken no damage and is now hurt. Pretty bad. All right. Anything for your bonus action? As your fireball tears into them.
Let's see. I'll do a couple sorcery points and do a cantrip. I'll just do regular. And I'll just firebolt the one dude that I can look at.
All right. 21 will hit. Oh, also your fireball did 4 extra points of damage. Which one did you want to deal it to?
The extra dude, the whatever he is.
I said 4. It might actually be more than that. Oh, no, it's 4. Okay. Did you say the big dude or the little dude?
The smaller one.
All right. And which one are you firebolting?
The one I can look at, the
Okay.
big guy. Yeah.
It is very, very hurt, but not quite dead. All right. You're
Yep.
free to move about the cabin. Brick, what are you doing?
So I'm gonna do the same thing as I did last time. Except for rotate because my guy's dead. And Ares, come on up here. What's my saving throw?
On that one, wisdom save. Barely succeeds.
That's all I need.
Mhm.
We got Ares in there. We got Athena in there. It's a 16 hit.
That's an excellent question. 16 does hit.
Alright. And then I think he could use a hand axe as well to the face.
All right. It is very, very hurt. You've got one more attack.
No, that should be 3. It's
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind. All right.
Oh, and that other guy isn't there anymore, right?
Oh, yeah. Ares, not Ares. Tiny, you're up.
All right, we're gonna cast a. What do I want to cast? We'll try Toll the Dead on this main big guy.
All right, go for it.
It's a saving throw, 16 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Only gets a 12. That's probably going to hurt. Was that 3d12 or 3d10?
Yeah, I think it takes a bonus too if it's been hurt before. So let's see. Hold on, I have to check what that is.
3d12. So the easiest way is probably going to be to go to the roller in the bottom left and just type in 3d12 or click out 3d12.
That doesn't do it.
Oh no, sorry. Bottom left of
That.
D&D Beyond. All right. So 19 total. It has 2 hit points.
So then we'll also, as the bonus action, use that spiritual weapons to attack it.
All right. That'll hit and that'll kill it. It doesn't even really die. It's almost more like it sort of dissolves into strange wisping fragments, which then fade into mist. All right, Alex. Not Alex. It is the last creature's turn. It is going to shoot some eye rays. I think at this point it is going to be specifically going after Asmir because you've been a real pain in his butt. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh man,
You
I got a 3.
fall asleep.
Of course I do.
So, feeling quite pleased with itself, it's going to turn and target Tiny. Dexterity saving throw, Tiny. Uh, 19 is a success. So it's going to give you another eye ray. Constitution saving throw. All right, that is not going to do it. That is 11 points of necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw to keep your spell. That is a fail. Moonbeam winks out.
How much damage was that? I missed that.
Well, you said 11,
Was it
right?
11 points of necrotic. Alex, you're up.
Mushy.
I hear you. I'm thinking, Alex, while looking down, and then look up, take the wisdom check, I guess, and try and hit the thing if he passes.
All right.
I guess.
That's a wisdom save. Nope, you are stunned. All right. Well, that made you turn real quick. Jack, you're up.
Um. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I can do without looking at it.
What if you look at it using a mirror?
Okay.
A
Here's
reflective surface.
here's a question. Can I, like, I know if I were to attack it, well, would I be able to attack it without looking at it with disadvantage?
Like you're just gonna throw daggers blindly?
Yeah. Is that allowed?
I am double checking.
And if so, can I offset that disadvantage with steady aim?
I'll allow it. It won't have sneak attack, though.
That's true, because those aren't actual things, are they?
Nope.
Um, you know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna look at it again. I'm gonna try and aim at it. I'm gonna look at it and try and aim, and hopefully I don't get stunned. Constitution saving throw?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. 17?
17 passes.
All right. So I can try and throw a blade at it with advantage since I'm steady aiming.
Yes.
16, apparently.
16 will hit.
For holy crap. 44 damage.
It has 7 hit points. But Alex, you're stunned. That means you fail dexterity saving throws. Alex, you take 17 points of force damage as this creature explodes.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna take it anyways, I guess.
Well, you all have beaten my beholder puzzle.
Probably the wrong way, but I think we still beat it, I guess.
Um, sorry for throwing a rock in there.
Yeah, I'm
My
real
bad.
bad at Jack.
My bad, guys.
So it is almost 10 here. But what I will say is you can play with the consoles more next time. Most importantly, though, we'll let Jack have this because he's standing right there. Jack, on the console right next to you, sort of fallen underneath it, is a yellow, faintly glowing rock.
Rock or rod?
Rock. Do you want to pick it up?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's pick it up.
So it actually seems sort of smooth to the touch, which makes you think it is probably artificial, or at least has been heavily polished and worked. You see what looks like runic carving inside of it. What you, the player, might recognize as something almost like runes arranged in the patterns of circuit boards. The whole thing is humming and vibrating faintly, and it letting off a faint yellow light.
Guys, I think I may have found the key to the yellow doors.
No?
And
Nice.
that's where we're going to leave it for a minute. So we are off next week because I will be out of town. But then we will presumably be back for the 6th. Everybody good then?
Sounds good to me.
Is my character fried from touching the keyboard again?
No, that was just because you started pushing random buttons.
What?
You all
Never.
you all might be able to figure out something more specific about the room and its function and anything it can do, with some concerted and thoughtful examination.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if since Harrison was technically red and green colorblind, does that mean he couldn't see the monsters since they were red?
No, he could see
That would
them.
have been
They
a
were
fun
just kind of
loophole.
gray.
That would have been funny.
All right. Well, we will pick up here in 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Bye, Internet.
All right, sounds good.
All right. And in that 2 weeks.